Well, hello everybody, thank you ever so much for joining me back on the channel. It's me, it's TFG March, and we are back with another episode of Data Center. In this episode, we are going to do two things. Firstly, we are going to set up climate change industries, and then we're going to have a look at probability manufacturing, or we're going to see if we can set them up, because it will require the new mainframe servers, so we'll have to see how much money we have after we've set climate change industries up. Before we do that, however, obviously we do have we do have some space, but we do also need to think about extending out because we are going to start running out of space quite quickly. And what I've also noticed is recently there have been some updates, and now we have this area here. I have had a quick look. These chaps don't seem to do anything, and nor do these computers, so I'm not quite sure what that's for. And also, these areas here obviously lead to the server room that we have on the other side. So if the wall is there, and we go all the way down here, and all the way here, this is actually quite long. So this wall at the minute stops about here, roughly, right where that kind of sofa is, right there. So that's actually going to be quite a big room. Well, this is going to be quite a big room. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what all of that kind of computer setup is in the next room and what those guys are for yet, but clearly the developer is adding stuff to the game as he goes, and it's coming together. So we're going to start off with climate change industries. So we're going to need 8 risk servers to make 96,000 IOPS, and we're going to need 8 System X servers plus a small one. So we're going to need 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 plus a small one, 7 8. So, and we need 8 of the risk servers. So I think we need 3. Do we need 3? Yes, we need 3 of the racks. Okay, so let's get 3 of those. Let's get ourselves 3 switches. I'm just thinking actually, so I've got 8, 16, 17. Yeah, so I've got 17. So technically I only need 2 switches. So let's get 2. And then we need to get our servers as well. So we need 8 of those and 1 of those, and we need 8 of those. 31 450, and we've got 38. Perfect. Excellent. Right, let's... oh dear, oh no. Yeah, just like in the last episode, don't worry about it. It's only, 1,200 quid's worth of equipment. Yeah, it's fine. Just throw it about, doesn't matter. Right, let's get the System X sorted first of all. Wonder if I can get a small one on there. Yes, I can. Perfect, right. Let's get this into the main room, and then we'll set it all up. Okay, that little yellow one. Oh, okay, now I'm running them over with the trolley. I mean, I'm so glad there's no kind of like damage thing in this. Oh, I'm stuck. Aside from obviously, you know, end of life, but we don't have to worry about that too much at the moment, so that's quite handy. But yeah, I'm so glad there's no like damage thing in this because yeah, it would end up costing me an awful lot of money. Right, let's get the rest of these servers on. Well, as many of them on as we can. Yeah, I can't fit another one on, can I? But I can put them on top. So there's that one. And there's that one. Perfect. Yeah, we're not going to get another one in there. That's fine. So what we'll do is we'll put this one at the top, and then we'll put this little one underneath it, like so. And then what we can do is go back and get the blue ones. I missed the yellow one, I've just realised. That's fine. We'll set the blue ones up, and then we'll come back for the yellow one. It's not an issue. Now, I wonder if I can get more than... Oh, no. Oh. Never mind. Right, let's try that again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I get another one on there? Oh, I can as well. Amazing. Right, okay, so I should just have one... Yeah, I've got one RISC server left, so that's fine. So what I can do is I can just take this one, drop that down there, drop that down there, put that one in there, and put that one in there. Amazing. Right. Now we can grab all these. Take these over here. And we can put them all into their various racks. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing one. Yeah. Okay. Throw this one in there like that. Excellent. Right, let's get this trolley out of the way. We don't need that anymore. I mean, and look, already we're already back up to 20,000. So yeah, I don't think we're going to struggle. Right, let's do our cabling. How much more cabling have I got? I've got 23.6 meters left on this one, so that's fine. So let's let's get this done. And last one, There, done. Okay, so I'm wondering whether or not we can share one switch between, or two switches between one port on there using an LACP. So if we go into the tutorials and we go to LACP, so the bundled group of ports is called a LAG, a link aggregation group. The actual cables plugged in is the physical link, and the logical link is the single virtual connection the switch sees. So why use the LACP? Increase capacity so it combines speeds, and there's a fault tolerance, so if one cable breaks, traffic uses the remaining cables. Example, bundling two 10 gigabyte ports, port 1 10 gigabytes, port 2 10 gigabytes. Logical is 20 gigabyte, obviously 10 plus 10 20. So go to switch settings, click the first port you want in the LACP group, click the second port that is connected to the same device, click the create LACP group button, and then to remove, obviously, yeah, remove. So can we theoretically do this? Let's have a look. Just switch that on. Switch that on. Select at least two ports. Okay. Does it need two cables? Perhaps? Does it need another cable? Maybe? Like to send traffic one way and then send traffic another? Let's have a look. Let's see if that works. It does. Look at that. Incredible. Okay. So now what we can do is just have one cable that goes to one port. I hope. Well, I'll tell you what, we're about to find out. Okay, so let's get that. Where's that coming from? That's coming from there. That's going to there. That's going to there. I'm going to throw it in here. And throw it in there. Okay, so let's give this a whirl. So let's get all these turned on. Okay, now with those all turned on, let's get our subnets in. So 48.13.12 is our first one. So clear 48.13. Was it 13.12? It was 13.12. I don't know why. I doubted myself there. Let's try that again. 48.13.12. Spot copy 2. Yep, perfect. Paste spot copy. Oh, 3. Paste 4. Paste 5. Paste 6. Paste 7. Eight. 9. 10. Okay, so that's that one done. Now we need to do the subnet for this one. 6969, nice. 15. Okay, so let's get these done. 69, 15. Oh, copy 2. Paste 3. paste 4, paste 5. I'm really hoping this all works. Paste 8 and paste 9, and it works. Look at that, incredible. And that's all going through one port. Wow, 9.85 gigs. So we are just under the limit for how much each of these ports can take. I am fully expecting that when we move on to probability manufacturing, we are going to need some extra equipment. I think not just not just new servers, but also I think we're going to need different types of connectors. I think that's kind of what's going to happen. Right, okay, so before we do that, let's build out a bit. Let's do that, and do that. Excellent. So now we've got this entire rack here, which is superb. We could put it here, technically, because it's behind this. Where is it? It's on that square there. So it's behind this second rack here. Okay. So we are going to need 8 of these plus a small one. 70,000, so that is, so we're going to need, well, 6 12s are 66, so let's get 7 of these then. So 8 of these plus a small, 7 of these, and 7 of the big ones of the I can't remember what they're called now, mainframe servers. There we go. 6,500 XP. We have 13,000, so let's just do it. Why not? Those are unlocked, which is great. So let's oh no, wrong one. Yeah, so we're going to need 7, 7, 8 and 1 small. So each rack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, that's a, is that a small one? Yeah, that's a small one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1 and a bit, another bit, and so that's at least, that's 3 racks by itself. Those 2, plus then another 2 racks, right? Goodness me. Okay, all right. All these numbers. No, not this time of day. Right. Okay. So let's get. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go to. Let's get 4 racks to start with. We'll get. Oh, I don't even know what switches they'll need. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's not get the switches. We won't worry about that just for the moment, because it might be the case that I want to have a look on the back of these just to see kind of what it is we're using, if that makes sense. Yeah, so let's get our 8 of these plus our 1. Let's get 7 of these, and we want 7 of these. 44,450. We've got 49,000. Let's go. My word. Right, okay. This is actually getting a bit mad now, to be honest. There's lots to yeah, there's lots to take in and a lot to think about. Especially now we're getting to these much bigger customers, you know. Right, can we fit that one on there? Yes, we can. Can we fit any more on here? Because I don't really want to have to keep sort of coming backwards and forwards just to get, you know, just to get servers onto the trolley. It just, yeah. there should be really an option to have, you know, or to be able to buy a bigger trolley or, you know, something. That would be good. Because then it stops, you know, things like that from happening where they fall off. And you have to try and balance things on there without being able to see anything. Anyway, let's get the... what we'll do actually is we'll come around this way. And we'll come around the back here. Like so. Let's take that off. Let's take that off. Let's get that there. Let's get that there. Let's get that there. And let's get that one there. Okay. So now what I want to do is get the System X servers in. So we'll start on this side. What I'll probably do is I'll just leave a little space at the top for the switch, because I think that will be beneficial. Because as I say, I'm not sure whether or not the switch needs to be different or the port that it goes into at the customer is different. I don't know, so we'll have to work that out as we go. There may be some mistakes. But yeah, you know, if it doesn't work, we'll fix it, you know, because that's what you do. Right, okay. So there's a gap there, isn't there? Let's pull that out. There we go. I want as much space in there as I can get. Right. I'm very intrigued as to what that room's going to be for. If anyone knows or anyone has any ideas, perhaps you can pop it down in the comments below. What would this be? What would this room be used for in a data center? Is it to monitor the servers? Is it to make sure the servers are all working for the customers as they should be? Is it like office space, maybe? Who knows, you know. Right, okay, so we've got... yeah, we've got those three. I'm probably going to put some blue ones on top because I want to kind of get this done as quick as I can. So, yeah, what I'll do, guys, is I'll get to a stage where I've put all the servers in the racks. And then once I've done that, then I'll bring you back and we'll have a look and see about connecting them all up. So... I will be right back with you. Okay, all of the servers are in the rack. System X, RISC, and these, Mainframe, Insane in the Mainframe. We've got these servers in now. These ports are exactly the same as the ones I'd expect to see on these and these. So the cabling, I'm assuming, and the switch will not be any different. So we need 2 switches. We're not going to run an LOCP because I don't want... I don't think there will be enough power from in one port, or enough processing speed in one port to deal with the amount of power that these mainframe servers are going to kick out. So let's put that switch in there. Perfect. There's a bit of a gap there, but that's all right. I don't mind. I'm going to leave that one blank, and we're going to put the switch in there. Excellent. Right. Let's get the trolley out of the way. We'll grab our cable and then we'll have a look and see kind of what madness we can get ourselves into. I am just going to move the trolley back round here because I like to keep it by the gate in case we need to buy anything sharpish. Right, okay, let's get these all cabled in then. Okay, that is all of the servers cabled in. Now then, this is either going to go really well or it's going to go really badly, but we are about to find out. So the customer box I want is from the second cabinet here, so it's here, so it's kind of here, so I want one switch going from here to this cable, that kind of hook there, and then I want it coming out here to this one. Okay, cool. And I want it going into here. Oh, no. Looks okay to me. Perfect. Alright. So, in which case, I want the second switch to come out to here, to somewhere here, to here, and to there. Excellent. Right, drop that. Now we can turn all these on. Mega. Right, let's have a look at our subnets. 168.10.12. 168.10.12. So clear 168 spot 10 spot 12 spot copy 2. Paste 3, paste 4, paste 5, we all know the drill by now, paste 7, and the little one, paste 8, paste 9, paste 10. Perfect, that's the first bit done. Next bit is 192.20.14. 192.20.14. 192.20.14 spot copy 2. Paste 3. Paste 4. Paste 5. Paste 6. Paste 7. So we could effectively take that one out. Okay, cool. Alright. That's good. Right, okay, so we just need the mainframe servers. These are the new ones. Subnet is 481315. 481315. Here we go. 481315 spot copy 2, paste 3, paste 4, paste 5, paste 6, paste 7, and again we didn't need that one, so how many is this? So that's 1, 2, so that's the third one in this rack. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we did need it. Wait, is it the other one? Hang on. Yeah, it was the other one. Oh, hang on. Let's just get that back in place. There we go. Right. And then the other one is the very last one. So we don't need that one. Right, so that can go there. And the one that's uncabled here, we can pull that out as well. There we go. Now we've got 2 spare servers. That's handy. Although that looks really rubbish now, because we've now got a massive gap between the blue and the purple. Which is a bit naff, but we are now earning $111, pounds, whatever, per second. In terms of the end of life, these have got an hour left on them. Obviously everything else is going to be, yeah, that's got 3.5 hours. 2 hours 16. So yeah, everything's going to kind of be, yeah, they've still got 2 hours or 3 hours on them. They've still got 3 hours on them. These will have 4, you know. So yeah, I think we're okay in terms of end of life stuff. What I am going to do is just have a look at the next customer, just to kind of see where we go from here. So this one, yes, so this one is counterfeit goods distribution, and that's 120,000. So that's 10 System X servers, because they're 12,000 each. 80,000 in risk, which is 7. What was 7 12? 77. So that would be 84. So that would be 7 of the risk servers, and they want 90,000 in the mainframe servers. So that would be 8 of those, which yeah is obviously mental. And then the one above that is even more. That's 12 System X. That's 8 plus a small one, and 8 plus 2 small ones, 3 small ones, maybe even 9 plus a small one. Who knows? I'm not going to do the maths here while I'm kind of trying to record as well. But yeah, we'll have a look at those definitely, and we'll see if we can expand out. We definitely need to expand out this way. So what I'm going to do actually as well, is while we're here, is just expand all this out. Oh wow, we've got even more. Look, that's mad. That's actually mad. Can we go out any further this way? Yeah, we can. Look. This isn't actually too expensive. I just want to kind of point that out. This is right. Okay, so we definitely can't go any further that way. We can still go further this way, which is bonkers. Let's see how far we can go this way. Okay. Perfect. So look at that. We've now got space for... Oh my word. These keep going, don't they? Yeah, we've now got space for loads more servers. Obviously, they'll all have to come down here, and the servers or the racks that are here will have to kind of get cabled up and over to these customers over here. So, but that is incredible. We've really expanded the centre today. We've taken on another 2 customers. As I say, £111 per second. We're earning 3 XP per second, and all of our end of life is at least 2 hours away. So we're doing really well here, guys. I'm really starting to kind of enjoy this. It's simplified, but it's got its complex nature to it as well. And I really love the fact we can do an LACP. I wasn't sure whether we could do that with those new servers, these mainframe ones, but turns out we can. So yeah, that's it, guys. I want to thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We're up to 39 subscribers now, and we're pushing on to 50, and I think we'll get there. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell just so you never miss an episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.